What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. MarkTzy here. Now in this video I'm going to be talking about Gambit, and if you have not watched my previous video, I did summon for him. Now in 80 keys I managed to get 2 copies of him, which is really good. Sometimes some people need to use the pity to even get 1 copy, but I used that pity to get his highlight, so at least I can do a showcase for you guys and talk to you guys about if he is even worth pulling or not. But before we get started, if you guys are new to the channel, I greatly appreciate it if you subscribe down below, as well as give this video a thumbs up. And pretty much with this event of Card for Luck, it's a nice 7-day event. You do get some pretty decent rewards. This Ace Up event though is actually what people like doing, because you can get 8,000 per week, and when you redeeming these is actually pretty nice rewards. So you can have, this is going to be like a 2-week event. I mean, I'm kind of covering it with my chair, but it says the remaining time like 17 more days, so I believe this is like a 3-week event, which is really good. And then I'm sure these things reset and you can get 10 shadow keys, so a lot of people will try to go for that. I actually went for the background and epic artifacts because I don't really need the shadow keys, even though I'm still gonna go get it, right? But the main thing for this is Gambit. Now a lot of people are 50-50, are curious, should I pull for him, should I not? I wanted to just pull for him just to have it for the collection purposes, but I'm going to be going over his skills first. Now his first one is a 4 mana attack. Pick a card. It deals 225% of Gambit's attack as physical damage to a target enemy and applies 3 explosive cards. Every 7 times the enemy takes damage, 1 explosive card will detonate, dealing 225% of Gambit's attack as physical damage to the target. So he has some pretty high costing skills for very lackluster, I guess, like damage, right? 4 mana, and then that's all it's gonna do, and I'll show you guys, right? The next one is a dash, so it's a 3 mana dash. Now it does buff him. He does move to the target location and gains Master Thief for 10 seconds. Master Thief, its basic attacks additionally deal 90% of Gambit's attack as physical damage. Now he's pretty much a Thor in a way, where attack speed and it's just basic attack that they shine on, right? But their 2 kits are very different. I will show you and compare them. And his ultimate, it randomly deals 225% of Gambit's attack as physical damage to enemies in the target area 6 times. So if you're looking at these 3 skills, it doesn't really like shine too much. I feel like just seeing these 3 alone, he is not someone that can just straight solo anything. Now if you do add like artifacts like attack speed, like what I did here, I did put attack speed, because this one increases the attack speed by 30%, this one is by 40%. Now the energy generation, that is a add-on just so he can get his ultimate a lot faster, and his highlight, the wearer's attack speed increases by 30%. If there is no more than 1 adjacent enemy, the wearer's attack increases by 20%. The additional effect, when equipped by Gambit, the attack speed bonus is at least 60%, crit rate increases by 15%. Now it seems a lot, right? Like it seems like, oh man, like it does seem well. But I'm gonna do like the first trial and just show you guys the difference real quick, right? So here in Battle Bonanza, level 76, let's do it here. It's like a good showcase, right? If you're expecting him to be like a nice attacker that can just wipe out enemies, he's mainly like for single target bosses. As you can see here, his basic attack damage is not the greatest, even though you have like the best equipment for him. And then let's go for an attack here. So for that, you would need to attack that thing like 6 more times for that to detonate, right? And then for him to even like dish out damage like that, it's not really the greatest. As you can see, it's like time is going pretty fast and he's really not doing that much damage. Now the dash here, I'll show you guys. Let's dash here. All it does is increases the attack speed, but it doesn't really even gain any much more damage, which really sucks. Now, as you can see, I have 13 seconds left, and I only defeated like not even 5 enemies, which is really crazy, right? Now, if we're gonna be comparing him to Thor, for example, now the only difference of the two, Gambit is physical damage and Thor is special damage, right? But if you have Thor, I honestly feel like you'd better off just be staying with Thor. Now, as you can see, Thor is doing the same, but once I activate his buff right here, he becomes an AoE machine, because you see how that chain of lightning. Now, they should have done that for Gambit, but I don't honestly know why. And then look at his ult here, it deals a lot of damage, which clears off enemies compared to Gambit. And right off the bat, like that 30 seconds, I already defeated a lot more hero or enemies compared to him, right? So let's quit here. That's just one showcase, right? Now, you're gonna be like, okay, well, then what is the point of him? I actually don't know either. He is like, it's kind of sad because he is a lot of people's favorite hero, but the game made him so lackluster here. Now, for the people that are saying that, nah, he's actually really good, you just gotta pair him up with the right people. Now, you pair him up with Moon Knight, which I see a lot of people do, just to increase the attack speed, but in reality, you're not really going to be using him a lot more than what the heroes you already have. So right here, for example, I'll put Thor and Gambit with Captain America to go against the new Scarlet Witch from Superflow, and I'll show you now. With the amount of stuff that he has, let's go here. Let's try not to make sure that he doesn't die right away. I don't want him to die right away. They're killing this pretty fast, right? But as you can see here, they're almost dying to where I need to use a shield, a defensive stance, just so they don't die. I feel like he dies so fast too. Like I don't know. I feel like it's going pretty fast attacking, but if you don't really keep them alive, they're gonna die pretty fast. So let's just do this. As you can see, they were barely alive. I mean, I'm glad that they were alive, but they barely lived. Now, statistically wise, as you can see here, I was trying to use more of Gambit's skills, but Thor did more damage than him. So that really sucks. It's just because he is, I don't know, like he's really missing a lot of things in his kit. If they made him more like a buff like Thor, where he can attack more enemies and deal more damage, that'll be a lot better. But it's not that great. It's really not that great. Now, if you are going to be telling me like, hey, like you just need to pair him up. So like, let's say for example, I'm gonna do Invisible Woman, Captain America, then I'll just use Gambit, right? Gambit's gonna be my main damage dealer, and then let's just see how long this is gonna take, if he even survives, because there is times where he literally just dies first, which is kind of crazy to me. So let's attack him, and then let's do this. Alright, so going pretty fast. I'm going pretty well this time. Now, let's attack. Let's debuff here so he doesn't die. Let's just do this. Interrupt him. That's a good run. Let's dash here, and then let's use this. Pretty like a lot better damage, which is really good. Yes, he was my main guy to attack, right? 282,000, and it just felt like that boss depleted. So honestly, if he's like the main attacker, it's still good. But if you have other DPS I would honestly go for a different DPS. I don't really see too many reasons why you should be using him. Right now, he is physical damage, but if you aren't really going against a single target boss, he kind of sucks. Now, as you can see from the previous two, Thor did better, but because it was them two. But since I just utilized him using Invisible Woman and Captain America, he was shining, right? But what if you don't have Captain America, Invisible Woman, right? So I'll show you guys real quick. So if you put Gambit, and then let's say I will put, I don't even know, it's another controller. Let's say Doctor Strange. Let's put Doctor Strange here. I gotta add more stuff here. I'll use this, Ancient Frontier, and then I could use like a book and stuff, but there's really no point. I'll put these two. I don't really want to use them. Alright, so I got Doctor Strange, and then let's use Hulk. Let's just use Hulk. I'd rather use him as a tank. Let's do this. I'd rather have her focus on him. So let's use the shield. And then do this debuff here. And then let's do attack speed. As you can see, she's already about to kill him, which is honestly pretty crazy. Let's do this. No, I gotta summon, or I gotta heal, just so he doesn't dash. And then put this. Okay. Let's just attack. Alright, so let's put this attack here. You can see it's still dealing pretty decent damage. I'm just hoping not to die. I'm just really hoping not to die here. Let's see. 25,000. So up here. Right. So let's heal. Shit, I'm about to die. So let's do this. Okay. And this should be good here, actually. It's even gonna, I guess let's do this bro. How much does it even get? So if I'm right there, that still gives a lot. But as you can see, it was a lot slower to kill compared to Captain America Invisible Woman. I feel like if you add Captain America Invisible into any DPS, they will shine. But putting them differently, oh, I forgot to put the stats. But that's, I think I showed enough to show you guys if it even is worth it. Now for me, I summoned for him because I do want to get at least one copy for each hero. Now I didn't really show, I mean, I was telling people I didn't summon for Loki. He came out the blue because I just ended up pulling 20 on his banner, and he just popped up. I think I had a video already that showed that, and I don't really use him like that. He's just there. I just wanted him because it is Loki. I kind of put that as an intention for a Gambit. Now, if you are up here, level 75 in the area, now there's a lot better heroes that you can use physical damage wise, right? Like if you have Iron Man, you can use Iron Man. You even have Mr. Fantastic. He's kind of slept on in PvE. A lot of people use him for PvP. But he is one of the best attackers because it deals stun. His dash deals stun. His attack deals stun for when they collide the enemies and stuff like that. And he also buffs the ultimate move energy. So he is really good as well. But like I said, like with the hero pool that we already have, I feel like Gambit is just a trap banner. Now I'm hoping the next banner would probably be a lot better, but for him, he is not worth maxing out. Now you can max him out if you want to, but I highly don't recommend. On paper it does seems good, like his S7. If there's no more than one energy or enemy adjacent to Gambit, all damage dealt by Gambit ignores 60% of enemies' defense. Attack speed increase, crit damage increase, and then 100 ultimate energy is refunded. Master Thief lasts for 5 more seconds, attack increase, and crit damage increased by 60%. Now, a lot of the people that are going to be summoning for him would only have one copy, if not like 0 copies. They'll just have one of him, right? I only used it for Mind 1 because for every 1% attack speed bonus, Royal Flush deals 1% more damage. I feel like that's better than this one. But my intention to use him, I mean, maybe on some occasions, but will I use him ever? Not really. And he's okay in Bifrost. I do have a couple friends that tried to use him to go against F4 teams, but I don't think he deals that much damage anyway, right? I mean, I feel like he'll get wiped out. His health isn't too much to where, and his defense isn't a lot for him to, because he's pretty squishy, so you could pretty much just single him out and kill him before he does any damage whatsoever, right? But if you can find characters to pair him with, if you did summon for him, if you do want to use him, Captain America, Invisible Woman would be a good pair for him. If you do have Moon Knight, now I could showcase with Moon Knight, but as you can see here, he is level 1. I do have him almost S7 as well. I do need 4 more of these, then maybe I'll probably level him up. But other than those, I don't really see any other hero that can probably benefit for him, you know. But maybe, I guess, having Dream Queen to just debuff them, but because here, let's see, her debuffs, reduces damage dealt, and then a few buffs, skill damage, I guess Dream Queen as well, right? But yeah, like I said, I mean, if you're going to be summoning for a Gambit, that's cool, but I would highly just save your keys instead for maybe whoever the next hero is. Now, a lot of speculations when it comes to which heroes they're going to be. Maybe we're going to go to the X-Men theme. Now, this is Gambit. Maybe the next one would probably be Wolverine. Who knows, right? But or Magneto, because if you have not seen the leak like a month or so ago, they're already in the database. So I'm kind of curious for how they're going to be. But I'm not really going to be investing too much into Gambit. I maxed him out to level 75 because I just wanted to showcase it for you guys. But if I'm going to be using him as much, not really. I have a lot better heroes that I do recommend using over him. But he is like a collector item if you do want to just get a copy for him so you could get his avatar, or if you want to put his stuff here. But other than that, he's kind of lackluster. I'm kind of upset that they made him not that great. Even the showcase, like on that teaser, already showed like, wow, like this is it. Like a lot of people already got thrown off. I got thrown off. I wanted to see like, okay, is it gonna be any different when he releases? And nope. Just like in that teaser video, he didn't even kill like any enemies, if not like cleared any enemies. He was literally just whacking each one. And then if you just saw him on Battle Bonanza, same exact thing. So it is what it is. He is a cool character. I'm glad that he's in the game, but it just really sucks that he's not that great. But that is it for the video, guys. This is MarkTzy. I'll catch you guys the next time. Peace.